right, we got a good show going tonight. That's right, the 24 always looks good, and looks like the 33 is going to get underneath the 23 of Reese Saunders. Nope, Reese is going to have that runoff. Apologize for the error there. Slow start to the weekend, but we'll have some good racing. You see Frank just stick on that line there, get the run off, and make the run on the 33 of J.W. Miller.
One thing's for sure, Frank is not going to let Reese go.
Side by side in the tunnel turn, not ideal, but with these tires they make it stick, but oof. Frank completes the pass. And you hear that downshift, Dave. Those RPMs just flying there in turn 3 as they get that run off.
Looks like Ryan Nichols did make the grid.
Oh, Ryan Nichols did make the grid. Where's he at? Oh, he is. I don't know how I missed him. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit off today. I was working all day on some real life work stuff, unfortunately, so I didn't get a lot of preparation time. But hey, we'll do what we can. Let's go back and look through the field. I want to first take a look at Andy Moore in that number 45. Good to see Andy out there, that Virginia Tech joint. Seems like the last 6 weeks have been really rough on him. So you see the 17 of Mike Kurt trying to get to him.
Ryan's really trying to protect that spot because that is the last points paying spot for the first segment.
Looks like Jason Taylor has a new paint scheme this year. Looks like some sort of death metal car. As we hear those guys start to downshift. Andy Moore, at number 45, Virginia Tech Chevrolet. Yeah, that 17 totally is a Casey Kane joint right there. There's so much action all over right now as we see Jordan Malish working on the 33, J.W. Miller. Jordan Malish, Racer0940 on Twitch. Maybe we could throw up a multi-Twitch link there, Dave, so people can watch the in-cockpit views. Another driver we're missing tonight is the 13 of Sean Hughes. Sean Hughes, it's summertime, so he's off. Oh, as we see somebody, looks like Jason Taylor, crush himself. Caution. Oh, and then someone trying to avoid him. Crush.
No worries, Josh. It's all good, man.
Did James Jacobs try to avoid... James Jacobs just got himself a fresh car, Dave.
Yeah, I don't think he was quite expecting the bump on the apron there. That apron is very, very bumpy.
So here we're going to follow around with James Jacobs. He just came out of the pits using one of his fast repairs. You only have 2. He's trying to get it going as much as possible.
So
and
that
there's
is
nobody out there, but look, there is somebody. Oh, I got loose. Oh, and James Jacobs.
That is going to end our segment right here.
So it looks like Reese, that number 23, starting to catch up a little bit. Let's check back some of this action here.
As we were going through that caution, talking to the drivers like Frank and Thomas, you know, they were talking about backing up their braking points and you know, to really get a lot of the problem is getting the car to turn in. And we did a cool test earlier. Sean, myself, a bunch of other guys from the Gear Jammers and USRC jumped in, kind of did a test session. The weather was a little bit cooler. What we had discovered is we could really throw a big adjustment at the brake bias and get this thing to turn in without like backing up the braking points.
You know, and that seems to be something a lot of drivers overlook and forget, is to make adjustments like that, not only to your steering ratio, which is something guys do and a lot of times in the wrong direction, but yeah, you mess with that brake bias, Dave, in these fixed sets, and it can really determine if your car can plan or not, man. So that's an awesome heads up. We see the 23 getting a great run on the 9. But as we say every week in these cars, man, getting there is one thing, passing them is another.
Yeah, that's for sure. Especially at a place like this, a lot of crossovers going on, and then Thomas and Ryan are going at it side by side as well.
Oh, we see Will. It's like he tried. There's so much action going on between these two, Dave. These 4 cars.
Yeah.
Oh, and Will's gonna make contact with JW.
Slight bump to the rear.
Wow, and JW kept it together because he's a hell of a wheel man. But that allows the 38 to pass them both, looks like.
I don't expect JW to be too long, get himself gathered back up and pushing back forward.
As we're on lap 29 of 80 here in the USRC Cup Series.
Sorry about that, JW.
We got 12 laps before the end of the stage. But yeah,
88 just almost pinched the nose off on JW there, but apologized for it.
JW is just, man, it's one of those things where just things are going from bad to worse. And now he's under assault from that Ford Fusion.
Well, he's in a lot of spots tonight. The only problem is they are all the wrong spots.
It looks like we have more action back here. And I say that because we have the Andy Moore battling with the number 17 of Mike Kirk. Mike Kirk and the number 17.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, with this Mike Kirk and the other new guy there, Durham, to see how they fare tonight.
It looks like Jason Moore is trying to get on the inside of Andy here, going into turn 2, the tunnel turn here at Pocono. So we follow around with the number 42 of Ryan Nichols. Trying to get to Ill Will. Looks like he's going to lose a little bit of momentum there. Talk about Ryan Nichols every week. One of our fastest drivers here, Dave, but the last 6 weeks have been unkind. And as we get out of the spring segment, move to the summer segment here in a couple of weeks, it'll be interesting to see how that turns out, especially during the summer months, Dave, is when we're going to have some more of those short tracks, right? We're going to have Richmond, Bristol, things that we know he's going to be fast at.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
Getting some television time for our other... Oh, and it was Morton, and 24 sucked him right into there, Dave. Sometimes when you're behind guys, you just kind of follow what they do because you really can't see.
Yeah.
Let's go inside of his cockpit here. Let's see what Frank was seeing. So we always see it from these, broadcast views, but let's see what Frank saw. First of all, there's an Amazon guy and a staring at us. Sets it in there. Everyone's running up high. It seemed like Frank was almost effed up. Number 9's gonna pull him off. Everyone's kind of single file here. JW's getting a great run on Jordan. Looks like Jordan had to check up just a little bit, got loose, let the 33 to get next to him.
We got a lot of battles going on in this top 10. Everybody's really trying to get that, that one extra position for points.
As Thomas makes the pass in the tunnel turn in the 45 of Andy Moore. And here comes Frank DiMaggio. But he's going to have a hard time getting back up there because Jordan's already fighting with Will. Will's going to go down low, give him that high lane. Nope. In the crossover, Dave. Yeah, we actually don't close the pits here. Duke, I guess we probably should, but we don't. Never thought about that. Shout out to Duke for throwing out something I never thought
I
about.
don't think we've ever done that here in this league.
Oh, as we see. Oh, good job by... Oh, and there's contact. That's kind of to be expected. Jordan was getting close, and Will races really tight, too. And there goes power moves. The 24 and the 33. Looks like the 38 said, I want no part of it. JW drifts up. Will... Oh... This is some tight racing, Dave, as we have 1 lap to go before the end of the stage. The 33, 38, and the 94, and the 62, all battling for position. Hey, Dave, this is some great frickin' racing right here.
Yeah, we got Josh Durham sitting in the final points position. He is just hanging back. He's probably figuring he may be able to capitalize on an incident here.
Will's trying to get everything he can right here. Oh, and he got in too deep on frickin' JW, and I think that's the second time that Will has made contact with JW.
Pace car's in. Justin leads him off. It's a decent jump. Goes ahead of Frank. Frank got a so-so start. He's got Thomas Harmon right on the back bumper. Ill Will is hanging side by side with Thomas on the top side.
We're on lap 45 of 80 here at Pocono Speedway, USRC Cup Series. 80 laps, 200 miles at Pocono, the tricky triangle. And this is going to be the battle to watch here between the 9 and the 24. I thought that the 23 might be able to get back up there, but he's been mired back in traffic ever since early in the race.
I've been keeping my eye on Josh Powell here tonight, and I really thought this would be a track that he would excel at. He's usually like very smooth, and he is just really isn't like lighting things up tonight, so to speak.
Josh Powell, like we talked about before, since his return, he's been a little bit off. Or maybe some of the guys of the competition has kind of increased since last year, but he has that iconic paint scheme and the iconic number in the 420s. We see him going past the 94 Jordan Malish, Ford Racer 0940 on Twitch.
I was just going to say, now that I said that, now he starts to get aggressive here.
I mean, look at that paint scheme. It has to be aggressive. Not quite, just staggered. And Reese is going to try to take him in one, and God damn it if everyone just doesn't hit JW.
JW gets turned again.
JW has a magnet on him. Pace car is out. Justin is gone. Good jump by the 24. Will also gets a great run. Number 62. Ill Will is easier for me to say. It looks like the 23.
That's the first restart tonight that we've seen where the leader chose the inside.
And he just kind of drove away. Will has to check up. Reese is going to try the outside. These guys are
Josh
moving.
Powell dives it inside. Says, oh no, I want that position.
Guys are just battling it out here on the fresh tires. Now he's under assault from the 23 of Reese Saunders.
Josh Powell is looking to make a move as well.
All right, this is what I wanted to see, if the 23, who was so fast earlier, see if he's going to have anything for these guys in the long run. As he's starting to track down the 24, Frank DiMaggio. What, 18 laps to go here. We're on lap 61 of 80 here in the USRC Cup Series. Justin Morton is in the lead, but he's being tracked down by the 23 of Reese Saunders. We're not even able to go through the field because Reese is putting an assault on the 9 right now.
guys finally get everything kind of sorted out, spread out, and we're going on a long green run here.
Looks like Reese is going to try to take it from Justin Morton right now in turn 3. Barrels it down there, sticks in line. He's not going to have the momentum. Or is he? It's a drag race down the back stretch, the front stretch rather. Going into turn 1. Reese is going to set it down in there. A little bit of a slide job here. See if Justin can mount an attack of his own here in turn 2.
See, for a lot of these guys, Reese is like a new figure. You know, they kind of don't really know what he's capable of. They haven't really raced with him a lot.
I don't know what to make of him either. He was up front in the beginning, fell off throughout the whole middle.
I have a lot of race experience with Reese, who, you know, those first couple weeks of Rallycross, running up in the top splits, I battled Reese quite a bit.
These guys are putting on a show as we see all kinds of close racing going on back there, but we're going to follow along with these two.
Fighting the car, it's not typical of Frank.
Guys are 3 names we talk about a lot here. The 33, J.W. Miller. The 42, Ryan Nichols. And the 24, Frank DiMaggio. As I don't know if Frank tried to go in that high. I don't know if he missed it or something's going on in that cockpit right now. As we are 1 lap to go here in the USRC Cup Series. 80 laps at Pocono, 200 miles. New guy, Reese Saunders, in that number 23 Toyota Camry, in the lead, making his debut. He was fast early. He was a little bit slow in the middle, just kind of mired back there, but now he's making his way to the front. And I don't think Justin's going to be able to get him. It's a hell of a debut. As you see that downshift again, where he's a little bit off the line. The number 23 of Reese Saunders is going to win his first start here in the USRC Cup Series at Pocono. A great job driving, way to show up and get her done. Reese Saunders in his first start, burning him down here. The Jamie Little 200 here at Pocono. Hey, those are good burnouts. I know a lot of times, Dave, we talk about guys not knowing how to do them, but I'm starting to think this guy's been here before, and it might not be the last time we see him here in Victory Lane in the USRC Cup Series.